Very good morning, students. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to explain you friction related. In the previous class also I told you very clear about a friction in the previous video. Once you check in the previous videos. Now what I want to tell you, friction. It is depends. See, what is the friction depends? See, you remember friction is depends on first one actually material in contact. What is mean by material in contact? That means when the two bodies are in contact, that the two bodies are different bodies or it is maybe same bodies. That's what here it is depends on material in contact. This is the first one. That is what we can say friction depend on material in contact. And second one is friction, it is depends on nature of sliding surface. Nature of sliding surface. That means when the body is moving on the other bodies, nature of sliding, because it is depends nature of sliding surfaces also, because the bodies are different. When the body is moving on the other body, let's suppose it is a one body and you take a one more body, see which is moving, it is like this, right? See, suppose that it is a one body, when it is moving, like that's what we can say friction is, it is like we can say depend on nature of sliding surfaces. And third one, friction also depends on it is force which they are pressed. That is, let us you take a dust, it is pressed like this against the board. That means when they are pressed it is, there is a friction is more. Friction is more because that are at rest. So friction depends on these are the three major one. One we can say friction depend on nature of material in contact and the nature of sliding surfaces. And third one we can say it is which they are pressed. These are the three very very important. And here friction is independent on area of contact and speed which a body, that means here speed of a sliding surfaces, right? Okay, this is about a friction dependent, friction is independent on. So these are the related to the friction depends on independence on. Let us, I want to explain you types of frictions. Sir, how many types of frictions are there? See, first actually friction, there are types of frictions. First one we can say static friction. Second one is kinematic friction. Third one is rolling friction. Let I want to explain you first one about a types of friction. You write as types of friction. See, there are three types of frictions are there. That is first one we can say static friction. And second one we can say kinematic friction. Kinematic friction. This is we can say Fs and this is we can say Fk, because static is Fs, kinematic is Fk. And third one we can say rolling friction. Rolling friction. Say this we can say Fr. Let I want to explain you about a thing. First of all, static. Static is, everyone remember, the bodies which is at rest. Rest in the sense is there it is to be frictional force is more. See, there is a frictional force is more is nothing but interlocking is more. See, friction is also due to interlocking between the two bodies. That means let us actually you take one surface of a body. And one more point I want to tell you. See, actually there is no smooth surfaces in the universe. See, smooth is nothing but it is an ideal assumption. Naturally smooth will not get. All surfaces are rough. All surfaces are rough. That's what there is a friction is more. If you observe the surface of the body by using a high resolution of a microscope, then each and every surface is, it look like say like it is irregularities. That's what friction is also due to irregularities. We can also add one more point. Friction is due to irregularities or interlocking. That means here when two bodies are kept in contact like this, there will be this surface irregularities and here our hand irregularities are interlocking. When it is interlocking, there is a friction is more because the body cannot move. Look at, is it moving? Because there is a interlocking between the two surfaces are in contact. When it is interlocking is nothing but a frictional force is more. That means static is nothing but a. Suppose if two bodies are placed one above the other like this. Let us you take a one body and it is another body. See, which is placed one above the other. Suppose the body is at rest because it is not moving. Not moving in the sense is these two bodies irregularities are interlocked. Irregularities are interlocking. Irregularities are interlocking is nothing but a frictional force is more. That is the body is at rest. Rest is nothing but undercomes a static. So there is a maximum frictional force is acting. When two bodies are in contact, maximum is acting. Maximum, that we can call as static. That is, we can say Fs. Maximum frictional force is present when the two bodies are in contact. There is a maximum is acting when the two bodies are in contact, right? That means the frictional force act on the body which is at rest or it is does not move. Does not move in the sense is static. Suppose I want to say about a kinematic. Kinematic in the sense is, see, when a body is moving, see, when the body is moved, when there is a force is applied. That means static is little reduced. Static is little because the body should move on the other surface of the body. The body should move. That means this block of mass is M. When there is a force F is applied, so that the bodies move on the other surface of the body, which is moving on the other surface. That means static is reduced and the body friction is converted into kinematic. Kinematic in the sense is moving. That means here the static little reduced and the bodies which is said to be in motion because of applied force. Because of applied force. So that the body is moving on the other surface of the body. Other surface of the body. That is, we can say kinematical frictional force, because the maximum frictional force is present when the body is moving on the other surface of the body is nothing but we can call kinematic. And here I'll tell you, related to the kinematic and static, there is a small experiment is there, because we have another one limiting friction also. Suppose that I want to explain you like this one bodies and there is a one pulley is given and the block is connected with the string and the string is hanging over the pulley, and the other end of the string is connected with a pan. Now the pan is empty. Pan is empty. Is it possible to move the block? No, because which is at rest, and in the pan there will be no weight. So suppose this block of mass is 5 kg you take, and in the pan if I add a load or if masses are added in the pan, suppose if I add a 1 kg, is it possible to move? No, because here is the 5 kg is there and here is the 1 kg is there. So it is not possible to move. See, when there is a weight in the pan is increases. Suppose if I add a 2 kg, is it moving? No. Because frictional force also it is a self-adjusting force. When you are adding the weights in the pan, therefore the frictional force is increases unless the forces or the weight is equal in the pan. That means if I added it like 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, 4 kg, it's not possible move. When it is equal to the 5 kg, yes, the body which is now balanced. 5 and 5 kg is balanced. Now the body which is ready to slide. It is balanced in the senses we can call as a limiting friction. Limiting friction it is. Right? So we can call as FL it is. Limiting. Which is ready to slide. Suppose you add a 0.01 gram of mass in the pan. Yes, the body which is said to be moved. Which is ready to slide is nothing but a limiting friction. And which body is moving on the over the surface of the other surface of the body is nothing but a kinematical friction. So this is we can call as the kinematical friction force. One is static, one more is kinematic and one more is limiting. Limiting is nothing but a which is ready to slide. That is, when it is balanced only it is possible to slide. Until unless. Once it is started, therefore, there will be a friction is reduces, static is reduces, and which is converted into kinematic. So once reduces, therefore it maintains a constant. That's what I'll tell you one graph also related to this. There will be a graph is given like this, right? So the frictional force and applied force. If I take a frictional force and applied force, say there will be a graph is represented. Applied force is taken on x-axis, applied force, and there will be a frictional force is taken on y-axis. So initially, Static is nothing but when there is a weight is increases, therefore the applied force is increases, therefore the frictional force also increases. And when it is balanced, that means here there is a little frictional force is reduced. That is, we can say, limiting. That's what you show in the graph, some curve like this. Because there is a when balanced and it is ready to slide. So when it is added as some more than 5 kg, then there is a friction reduced. Once reduced, therefore it maintains a constant. If you add a applied is increases, then also frictional force is maintains a constant. Look at it, is maintains a constant like this. This line indicates a frictional force is maintaining a constant, and this curve indicating what? There is a little friction force is reduced. Little frictional force is reduced. When applied increases, then also the frictional force is maintains a constant. Then also frictional force also maintains a constant, which is nothing but the graph related to the friction and applied force. Right? So now coming to the point is, there is a last one, that is about a rolling friction. Sir, what will be the rolling friction? Rolling is nothing but the bodies which are rolled. The rolling friction is nothing but ball rolls, cylinder rolls, like wheel rolls. So the bodies which rolls is nothing but we can call as a rolling friction. So out of these three frictions, see which one is more here? Thing is Fs, it is greater than Fk, is greater than Fr, because static is nothing but a rest. When the body is at rest, it's nothing but there it is to be interlocking is more. There it is to be interlocking is more is nothing but a maximum frictional force is at. That's what here static is more than, kinematic is more than, and rolling. So this is related to the types of friction, which is also related to what it is friction, and it is a first year topic. Thank you very much. I'll continue next topics in the next videos, and watch my videos regularly, and I'll continue the next topics in the next videos. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.